You were some time in the process of saving someone, we knowingly trap them. This is the story of man and a parrot, a tale that reflect the true value of freedom, trust, and emotional awareness. Can love survive in captivity? Is every good decision? Please subscribe my channel.
Back. Once upon a time, there was a kind man named Anjum who lived in a small village near a forest. His life was simple. All day he would sit under the trees, read books, and feed the animals. And he would quietly listen to the sounds of nature. One day, when he was gathering wood in the forest, he suddenly saw an injured green parrot. The parrot was stuck in some thorns, its wings were bleeding, and it was breathing fast. Anjum gently picked up the parrot, wrapped it in a cloth, and took it home. Anjum bandaged the parrot's wounds, gave it fresh water, and fed it fruit. In a few days, the parrot started to get better, and in just a few weeks, its feathers began to shine again. It was a very smart bird. It would talk and even hum little songs, and it seemed happy spending time with Anjum. Anjum grew very fond of the parrot. He spent time with it every day, listened to it talk, and enjoyed looking at its colorful feathers. He now thought of the parrot as his friend. Anjum and the parrot would feel sad without each other. One day, he bought a beautiful cage for the parrot, made of soft wood with plenty of space, colorful swings, and a little fountain like a tiny waterfall. Anjum decorated the cage with a lot of love. Anjum closed the cage door and thought that now the parrot would never get hurt, and would never go hungry. It would always be safe and happy. Anjum took very good care of the parrot. The parrot started to become quiet. It wasn't as happy as before. Its voice didn't have the same cheerful chirp. Every day, it would look at the sky and stare at the trees. And it would often touch the bars of the cage with its beak, as if it wanted to say something to them. One day, Anjum said to the parrot, "I saved you. I gave you love. I gave you everything you need. So why aren't you happy? Do you need something else?" The parrot answered in a soft voice, "Anjum, you saved my life. Thank you for that. You gave me love. I'm grateful for that. But you have caged my spirit. I am a prisoner, Anjum. I miss the sky where I was free, the winds I used to fly in. You saved my body, but you imprisoned my soul. I want to be free. Those winds I used to fly in, that freedom I miss. You saved my body, but you imprisoned my soul. I want to be free, Anjum." Anjum spent the whole night thinking about this. He realized that keeping someone you love in a cage isn't love. It's being selfish. As soon as morning came, he went to the parrot's cage. There was a sparkle in his eyes. He opened the cage door and said softly, "Go, my friend. Go back to your nature. This world is yours. If you ever come back because you want to, not because you're caged. Your freedom is my happiness." The parrot sat on the cage door for a few moments as if it was thinking. It looked closely at Anjum, as if blessing him from its heart. Its eyes were full of thanks. Then, in a flash, it flew away, first low under the sky, as if looking for a new world. Then it flew higher towards the sun, as if moving towards the light, until it disappeared from sight, and tears of joy came to Anjum's eyes. See, many weeks later, one morning, Anjum was sitting on his mat drinking tea, just like usual, when suddenly a voice called out, "Anjum, I'm back!" It was the same green parrot, now free, healthy, and happy, sitting on his shoulder again. It ate a berry from Anjum's hand and started to hum happily. Now Anjum keeps the cage empty, and he has put a small sign on it that says, "Love does not cage. It sets free. If it is true, it will always come back."